How's it going, guys? Bringer Platoon here, and welcome to another fantastic game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. Today I will be in the Tier 6 Premium American Medium Tank, the Fury, otherwise known as another variant of the Easy 8 or M4A3E8 or something like that. Probably butchered it, but it's a Sherman tank, and it's just a Sherman tank with some premium uh, status on it, and with that status it makes more credits. So what's not to love? If you like the Sherman, you like this tank. It's got, I think, a little more armor than the standard Sherman, but I could be wrong. However, the fact remains that the Jumbo Sherman is still far superior to this thing, and only because the armor on it is incredible. You can't pen the Jumbo's turret, well, the Tier 5 turret, with standard rounds, and you'll be lucky to even using premium rounds from this thing against it. So, while this thing's DPM is far superior to the Sherman Jumbo, same tier, but as great as the DPM is, I can't help but feel more secure with that armor on the Jumbo compared to this tank. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's stupid of me, but if there's anything I learned in World of Tanks is that sometimes DPM is a lot better than having, well, a fuck ton of armor. The perfect example of that is the Type 4 and Type 5 Heavy. You shoot once, you gotta reload for a long period of time, and that leaves you vulnerable. So, in these cases, when you're just surrounded by enemies on any side, and you're on a small map, it's really good to have DPM. So you can lock some tanks in place while you either run away or deal with the real threat, or at least the one you're more concerned about. Check this shit out. And double kill. Oh, but this is just an all-around great game for this tank. It's probably the best result. You're in your own tier. Everything is going as planned. I'm even bouncing some shots, so that's pretty great. I don't know what that guy was thinking when he came out like that, but I get a few lucky bounces here and there. Nothing too spectacular or game-changing. I think I still would have survived even if I did get penned all the times I should have been penned but was not. But ammo racking this fellow Fury in front of me was probably the best result there. Because if I didn't ammo rack him, then chances are he would have just wailed away more at my HP pool. And that's a fast double kill right there, killing the ELC shortly after the Fury. Oh, just everything great happens in this game. And as you can see, I am prepared to face Tier 7s and Tier 7s and 8s on this vehicle, as I have loaded by default 41 premium rounds, and even then the premium rounds only have a penetration of 177 on average, and I knew I couldn't take on that AT-8 face on, so I decided to take another path, and lo and behold, there's a Stug 3. I bounced that shot, which was a great result also there, and I just circle around him. I figured I'm going to take damage anyway, so I don't. It is amazing, and I bounce off his gun again, and now he's dead. So, that was good. Then the Hetzer tries charging at me a little bit too late to really be able to do anything. Track him in place. For some reason, he fixes it, and then he's dead anyway. So, good on him. And now I know there's an AT-8 around this corner, so I start loading premium rounds, because even with standard rounds, I know I'm going to bounce off his hatch 80% of the time. Possibly even more. But with 177 pen, I know I can reliably go through his side, and even his ass end, which is decently armored at some sort of value that I can't remember. But I get all this HP for myself, and no one else gets a chance to shoot at this AT-8, and it's just the DPM. I'm loving it. Just chipping away at his health. I try to be a little cheeky here and switch to standard ammunition just to get rid of that last shell. I bounce it because I aim poorly, but that's fine because he's down anyway. As you can see, I just make a little fighting stance with my Fury there. Very proud with the result on Ravage Capital. Decent map. I don't really have a tendency to do well on it with tier 10s, but then again, I really haven't explored much of the different streets on it in higher tiers. So, was really happy with this, and I don't know. It was a great game overall, and I made 80,000 or something like that. Do I back out again to see how much silver I made? Oh, silver earned 75,000. I'm gonna round 87,000 with the premium account. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.